if I hear one more person or read one more comment that says, oh, you'll get paid when all this is over, I don't know why you're worrying. Getting paid when all this is over is not paying my bills today. We are dealing with the consequences of someone else's actions. So don't you dare blame me for not being prepared. Oh, you should have money in savings. Oh, you're a federal employee. You should be prepared for this kind of stuff. No, that's where you're wrong.
Well. Look where we are today.
Help me, I'm poor.
Listen, this is wild. This is wild. Imagine taking no accountability while still being a loyalist.
What the hell's going on over here?
And then describing why you shouldn't be blamed because you were loyal. Listen, guys, look, I can't make this stuff up. Remember when we did those videos and I told you guys, hey, federal workers, hey, let's be honest. You do know that they're gonna do layoffs. Listen, I know what they're telling you. They're telling you it's just a furlough. And I know you guys believe them, but let me explain this to you. They will lay you off. And let's just say the federal workers, they didn't like the message. They said, Orlando, listen, you're fear-mongering. Orlando, what are you talking about? It's just a furlough. We go through this all the time.
Boy, here we go.
Well, unfortunately, if you guys haven't seen the news today, they started layoffs. Let me say this clearly. They did exactly what they said they were going to do. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, too, you know what I'm about to say. I have a newsletter and it's completely free. How can you be free? And also, too, guys, if you need any type of financing that deals with commercial properties or investment properties, I am your guy. I've been a lender for almost 20 years and I can assist you with that. That information will be in the description and the pinned comment, guys. Let's jump straight to it. If you guys haven't been following what's been going on with the government shutdown, I've been telling individuals over and over and over that yes, I get it. You're furloughed and you're going to get your back pay. This is nothing but a paid vacation.
Sure.
But the one thing that I said to everybody is, hey, listen, I know you guys think you're on a paid vacation. And I said, but yeah, they're going to lay you off. I don't want anybody to get laid off, but I'm telling you, based on the history of your boss, based on the history of your corporation, they will lay you off.
I shouldn't have to take out of my savings because someone else can't do their freaking job. Meanwhile, I'm here being essential, taking care of people, and I can't even do my job, but I'm the one getting yelled at and cussed out because still someone else's actions.
Yeah.
Have some compassion.
Yeah. See, listen. I mean, you guys heard her, right? Who needs to save? Because you got to trust the other person. The other person has to do their job. We all know saving isn't anything personal, right? It's not something that's personal, that is an emergency for you, right? It's nothing like that. Why would you need to do that? Why would you need to do that? If you listen to what this lady is telling you, then you should be okay, right? Money will magically fall from the sky. Money will just magically prop up just because you're mad. That's how things work. If you're mad, things get fixed.
That should be easy.
Do you understand what I'm saying? If you would take advice from a lady like this, you're going to be sitting on your hands. You're going to be sitting wondering, how am I going to make next month's car note? How am I going to make the rent? How am I going to make all the other bills? Because you know who won't care? That your boss isn't doing their job and that you're an essential worker, but you're not getting a paycheck? You know who won't care? Let me explain to you. Your utility bill, your bank that has your mortgage, your landlord. Yeah. They all don't care. That's the truth. They don't care. They want their money. And if they don't get their money, then guess what's going to happen? Just guess what's going to happen. You're going to be kicked out. You're not going to have a car. Your power's going to get turned off.
It's bad, real bad.
This is the reason why I'm telling individuals, hey, prepare. And she's against preparing. Hence the reason why she's in her said situation. But let me guess, you still don't believe that there's layoffs happening. Well, let's go ahead and just look at the news ourselves. It says, tracking the impact of Trump's shutdown, layoffs of federal workers. Let me explain this to you guys. If there is a tracker on all of the layoffs that are happening at your job, maybe you might be on the line for a layoff.
Wait, what?
Let's get straight to the tracker. It says here, the Treasury Department, the layoffs that are just happening this month, basically 1,500 people. Health and Human Services, 600. Education, 466. Housing and Urban Development, 442. Commerce, 315. Energy, 187. Homeland Security, 176. A lot of people will look at it and be like, woo, oh, man, that's all of the layoffs? Woo. Man, okay, look, I made it again. I'm past round 5.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And you would think to yourself, hey, man, please tell me you're saving something. Hey, ma'am, please tell me you don't think that your job is stable and that you're looking elsewhere if you have the opportunity to. Please tell me you're getting your credit together. But some people aren't. Some people are still coming forth, coming on this channel, commenting and saying, Orlando, listen, man. This is not really gonna happen. I know they just laid off another 5,000 to 6,000 people in the month of October, but let me explain to you something. Let me explain this to you. They're not gonna lay people off like this heavily. Do you know what's coming up? Christmas. The holidays.
Merry Christmas and whatnot.
These guys, they have a heart. They would never lay us off on Christmas and holidays. Don't you know?
Yeah, I do know. But I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but that's when companies lay off the most.
Oh my God.
And I'm also here to tell you this too. Companies don't care about holidays. The only reason why companies care about holidays, more money.
Get money.
That's the only reason why they care. You thought that they cared. Oh, I get it now. You thought that they cared because they were putting more money in your pocket so that you could spend more money on the I get it. Oh, no. See, they only care because they're making more money. They're making more money at this time of the year than they will at any other time of the year. That's the reason why.
You've been bamboozled.
And I know, I heard you in the back. You said, Orlando, I got seniority. Yeah, my job at the government, they've been telling me for a long time that this department would not run without me. They've been telling me, you've been here for 23 years? Man, you're the leader of this department. What would we do without you? They're not gonna cut me.
What? What'd you say? Getting smart there?
I have been a government employee for my agency for 21 years. So I've been through a couple of these. The work I do is what they call essential. And what that means is even though we are not getting paid at the time, I still have to report to work and serve every day, 9 to 5. And I don't know when my paycheck is coming. I literally love what I do. But the security, the stability that I love about being a government employee is out the window this month. Tomorrow will be a partial payment. The shutdown went into effect on October the 1st. So thankfully, we do get paid up until September 30th. This check may have to cover the whole month versus just the next 2 weeks.
And see, this is what I'm trying to protect you against. If you listen to what she said and you dive deep into the words that she said, this paycheck, even though it's partial, it will have to cover me for the entire month. But if you had an emergency savings account, would this be the case?
Hell no!
People say, Orlando, why do I need to prepare for a government shutdown? And I say, I don't understand. You're supposed to be planning for an emergency that will happen 100%. Do you not understand? It's not that you're preparing for a government shutdown. You are preparing for anything that would happen so that you would be taken care of.
Write it down and keep it for future reference.
You would think that I'm taking money away from people. The way that I'm telling individuals, save, save, save. It's almost like I'm saying Candyman or Beetlejuice 3 times to these people. You know, it's like, oh, Orlando, budgeting? Oh, my, saving? What are you talking about? But I think this is a great time for Orlando University. Guys, this is a lecture. This is going to be just a little small lecture here. What are you trying to protect people from, Orlando? Well, students, listen. We know what's going to happen. Everybody currently right now that's not getting paid, if they don't have the money in savings, which we know most people do, where are they going to get the money from? Credit cards.
I can't stand looking at that thing. I can't.
So we know that people are right now accumulating credit card debt at 27, 29, 30%. And you know who's happy? The credit card companies.
I know he died. 6, 7.
When federal workers get their back pay back, let's say it all together. Do you think that people will pay back the credit card debt that they use for DoorDash, to go to Mexico on vacation, to do and buy clothes on Amazon that they don't need? Let me ask you this. You ran up your Capital One card by $10,000 in 1 month. Now, when you get your back pay, will these people pay back the credit card? Will the people, if you have no discipline to save, what will you do when you get the back pay? You'll say, oh, well, I'll just pay the minimums. If that's what you said, you know people, they're gonna pay the minimums. They're gonna skip over all of the money that they borrowed. What does that do, guys? That puts you in the worst position presently than before the shutdown. Make it make sense. And that's what we're gonna see. And I know what you're saying, Orlando, I hear you, but for what I've heard, I spoke to my neighbor the other day. He said essential workers are getting paid. Essential workers will 100%, there's laws against this. There's laws that say that you have to pay individuals and no one will miss a cent. Not one person will miss a cent. And listen, let's just listen to someone who's essential work. Let's listen to an air traffic controller. Well, let's just see what he's had to say.
I'm an air traffic controller who's not getting paid right now during this government shutdown, and things could be getting a lot worse for us very soon. Because Donald Trump is threatening to not give guaranteed back pay to federal employees who were furloughed during this shutdown. Multiple news sources have reported on this. It's very likely to happen, and in fact, OMB has already deleted a reference to the law guaranteeing that back pay from their guidance for the shutdown. And just for a little bit of context, air traffic controllers are essential employees. We have to continue showing up during the shutdown even though we're not getting paid. With that said, we're not furloughed because we have to keep coming into work. But paid leave doesn't exist during a government shutdown. So if we put in annual leave, our version of PTO, or sick leave, which is normally paid, it can't be entered that way. It has to be converted to furlough, and previously the law stated that furlough would all get back paid guaranteed. Now, not guaranteeing that back pay creates a few issues. First of all, air traffic controllers, we request our time off a year in advance. Every year at the end of the year, right around this time or the next month or two, we request all of our leave that we're gonna get for the next year. So we have to plan a whole year in advance.
So you're telling me loyalty to a company, loyalty to politicians, loyalty to anyone other than you and yourself and your family, it doesn't work? What? I don't understand.
You weird, buddy.
And I get it. So a lot of people think to themselves, it's not gonna happen to me. There's no way they're gonna, because I'm their favorite. I'm the job's favorite. When they need a project done, Orlando, they call me.
Yeah, I heard that. That's corny.
You 100% believe you're the favorite child. You're the favorite employee. Everybody needs you. But here's the thing. The corporation, the federal agency, the job, whatever it is, whoever you believe in, it will run 100% without you. Fact. I know. Listen, I know it's shocking to you. It's shocking, but let me explain this to you really quickly. they don't need you. They will forget you hours after you leave the building.
Bye. See you when I see you. Goodbye.
But I know what you're thinking. Orlando, nobody is getting caught off guard like that. Who would, in this era of getting shut down, who would get caught off guard? Well, I don't know.
Well, this sucks. Went to work, signed a piece of paper saying I'm furloughed. Because the government can't get their crap together. So, I tied up my loose ends and left my stuff there. And now I sit here and wait for the federal government to get their crap together. Like, I mean, I need that job. I need that paycheck. That's why I'm working multiple part-time jobs as well, because your girl can't, I mean, I don't know what to do. I'm so ready to like just freak out. So, where are my other federal workers at? I'm with you.
Say it ain't so. Listen, guys, listen. We all know I don't want anyone to get fired. But there are a lot of things that we cannot control, but there are a lot of things that we can control. And the one thing that I have said from the very beginning is to sit on the sidelines with a purpose, and I still mean that. I don't care if you're trying to buy a new car, new house, you're trying to save for a coffee maker. I don't care what it is. You need to sit on the sidelines with a purpose. You need to make sure and prepare for any emergency in this bad time. If you do not do this, you are putting yourself at risk to lose everything.
Damn.
Let's make this perfectly clear. You will have to make sacrifices. It will be unpleasant because you are saving and budgeting and taking things away you do not need. That Netflix subscription. I'm sorry, you can't watch Love is Blind. Ooh, woo. I know it's crazy, right? You may have to get rid of that. And I know what some people are saying, Orlando, I mean, it's only Netflix, it's only $20. And I would say, yeah, that's true. And your paycheck is only $2,000. That's 1% of your income on Netflix.
Garbage.
I know it sounds crazy, right? But it's the numbers. It's the numbers. Does that make sense? Imagine being furloughed today, and you're still watching Netflix. You're still signed up to Hulu. You don't know where your next paycheck is coming. You don't know if your next paycheck is coming, but you're still signed up to everything. You have $400 worth of subscriptions. That makes sense, right? Well, keep all of the expenses when I don't even know if I'm going to have a job next month.
Don't be a fool.
But listen. We're going to end it because I can talk about this all day. But we're going to end it here, guys. It's going to get worse before it gets better, guys. Please, if you love content like this, please join the Patreon. We do exclusive videos over there. You will love it. Also, too, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. Yes, this one right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, and get you to your first rental property. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.